Well, thank you to Alberto, Nando, and of course to Alca because you have organized and invited me to this Congress. The objective of this presentation is not only giving you information about the work we do here at the South Spain with the bats. I want to speak about how we can get that animals that are stigmatized to be defended and wanting to be protected by the people who live with them. In order to make you understand better, can you see the new diapositive? Is okay?
Yes.
Well, I hope so. It's okay. I'm going to tell you a little bit of our bat conservation project here in Coria del Rio in Spain. Last year, we suffered an outbreak of the West Nile virus, which resulted in about 80 people in the region that suffered it. 8 people died because of the disease. This virus is transmitted by the Culex mosquitoes. This mosquito is a vector between birds and humans. And Coria del Rio, where is our work area, is in Andalusia, the south Spain. The effects of climatic change are already being felt, and temperature is increasing each year more and more. So the mosquitoes population is expected to grow during next years. In addition, in the surroundings of Coria, as you can see here, there are large areas of rice cultivation because it is between two big rivers. They also use intensive agriculture methods, and the use of non-specific broad spectrum insecticide had have eliminated the animals that were the natural controllers of the insects, including bats. This ecosystem where we work is very, very, very similar to this ecosystem where other group make this job. It's very similar to Delta del Ebro, where conservation work with bats has already been carried out in rice fields affected by invertebrate pests that could not be controlled by insecticide. They get excellent results using bats. So today they only use bats and no insecticide to produce their rice. They produce ecological rice. And we decided to use the same methodology in Coria del Rio. We decided to install that kind of bat boxes inside the city, and this is important because this make Coria del Rio the first village, at least in Spain, to fully use an ecological control technique by bats over all the city, all the area. In our bats boxes, where they can be used by between 9 and 12 bats. The bats are Pipistrellus, and Pipistrellus pygmaeus. We know it because we have made some census. Each bat eats each night over 3,000 mosquitoes. So in one box, we can find, for example, 10 bats. This means that this allows us to eliminate up to 30,000 mosquitoes in only one night. However, the fact of working directly in an urban area means that people will have to live with these bats, and it can be a problem, a big problem. Because of that, we prepared a specific plan for Coria del Rio people because we wanted the people defend the bats. Not only we arrive and put our boxes and do our job and our work, and that's all. we um, we had to make everyone aware of the problem. So we starting by installing the boxes in 3 days instead of two. This means that we could have done our work in only 2 days, but we spent time in each installation. When we arrived with our boxes, we spent a lot of time because we wanted to explain, to speak with people and let them understand. Um, when you, well, I have to say that when you arrive with the boxes and you say that they were for the bats, many people say, oh no, I don't want bats, they are evil, they have coronavirus, nobody wanted bats. But when you speak with them and they understand that they can eliminate mosquitoes, no complaints, everybody's happy with bats, and they say, okay, 2 more boxes, please. I want more bats here. So this is very important to speak with them and explain what you are doing. In addition, we wanted to reach as many people as possible, so we made a special hard work with the medias. We appear on television, on the radio, writing press. I don't know if this exists in English, this word. Well, okay. We appear in a local level and also in national level. Um, Through the TV, we reach older people. Um, for example, this man is very famous here at the south of Spain. So if a bat appear with him, everybody would love bats, and that will happen. We also use the social media. This is a photograph of Instagram campaign because we wanted to reach also the young people. And for kids, we prepare environmental education activities in schools. In fact, in 2 months, in 2 weeks, we have a special activity with bats in Korea. Nowadays, people in Korea wanted to protect their bats, and a proof of this is that when last summer um, they wanted to, somebody wanted to make a new building or something like that, and it was a problem because they have to eliminate some trees that had our bat boxes. We didn't know anything, but the people of Korea went to the streets and they defended the bat boxes. So we are very happy because of that, because they defend them without us, and this is the right way. I also have to say that the collaboration with the City Council has been very important to be able to establish an action plan. Every time a neighbor had a problem with a bat, I mean, we have gone to their homes explaining them that they are protected animals, that they can't touch them and or hurt them. But we, and this is also important, we try to offer solutions that allow coexistence, not only do a statistic work or a scientific work. We also work with the people that live next to the bats. At the scientific level, in a scientific level, we have almost eight. This is wrong. We have now 76 boxes in Corea del Rio, but we have even more in some cities that are next to Corea del Rio. We want to reach 200 by 2024. There are 21 boxes that had occasional occupation within a full year of installation. So this is a very good number, because bats used to spend 4 years to arrive and to stay in a box. So we hope the next summer we can find some more boxes with bats. But the most important thing for me is that all the work we have done have to make sense. And in Korea now, bats are welcome, and they have become even heroes. So they have gone from being species that are not appreciated at all to being a symbol of which their inhabitants are considered proud. Without education or without divulgation of the project, it could have been impossible, and it's impossible to continue to live have a real impact without the people that live in Korea. It's not only about doing science, but about conservation of species and animals, creating an environment that allows coexistence, and without society that want to protect them will be not possible. So I would like to end by asking you to look up from the papers, each one in their own way, try to find out how we can transmit the importance of the work we do. It makes no sense to keep this work only for the scientific community. If we can involve society, we can make a real difference and real impact in the ecosystem, and then conserve any species we want. People will defend them, and we not be alone like crazy people that want to save animals. So I think that's all. Thank you so much. And now you can ask me anything you want. And I hope you can listen in everything. You have seen the, the presentation and everything is okay.
Don't have anything. Yes. Thank you. Could you stop screen sharing, please?
No escucho. I can listen to you.
Could you? No?
Can you stop?
It's possible it can be my computer, eh?
But you don't listen.
Okay, yeah, now.
No, because we should. Yeah, okay.
I was this.
Okay, so
Perfect.
now we said it was everything okay, Sara. Congratulations for your talk. It was such an interesting project. Thank you. And we have now your audience here waiting.
Ready for questions.
For the questions.
I can see a hand.
Hello, Sara. I have a question.
Okay.
I mean, on the long term, I mean, what will happen when the bats will eat all the mosquitoes?
I have listened only words alone. So can you, Alberto, Nando, because I can listen.
We'll translate it. First of all, please stop screen sharing, Sara.
Okay.
So we can see the audience. Perfect.
And Lucas was asking if what will happen when the bats eat all the mosquitoes.
It's okay. There's no problem because the ecosystem is a very problem here because we always have mosquitoes. Mosquitoes aren't going to disappear, and the thing is that the bats, the population bats, are going down. So we need to make our bats population growth, and for now it's okay. Here in this south of Spain, you you can walk inside mosquitoes clouds. So I think it will be okay. There will be no problem.
But you don't tell that to the owner, to the people receiving the boxes, no?
I tell them the truth. I mean, they are no kids. They have to know what is happening, and I also speak with them about the insecticide and what kind they can use, because I say, okay, you can use insecticide. I'm okay with that. I agree, but use some of them that are specific. We also work with the council, trying to make a good management with the agriculture that they can have more tools to do it.
And do you see this extending to other communities, other regions? Like
we started in Korea, but now we work in 3 cities, and I hope the next year, I don't know how I going to do it, but we will do. We are going to work in 2 big cities here in South Spain. One I'm sure that is going to work because we have now some projects starting in Malaga, but then I hope it can grow because it's a very good natural solution.
excellent.
Mhm.
More
Great.
questions?
Yeah, we have.
Hello. I would like to ask if you have the location you want to have the bats and they are not there in present. Do you have somehow attract them to stay there? Like, I mean, that you put there these houses for bats, and if they are not like in that area, if you attract them somehow to stay in that area.
Yeah, we should repeat it.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, basically, do you have a way to attract the bats to a new area other than putting the nest boxes?
It's possible to use ultrasounds.
Ultrasound.
But we have not used ultrasounds because we made a study to try to put our boxes in the best place, to try to say to the bats that it was the perfect place for them, because when you put some boxes, you have to know that they have to be, for example, they can't be very warm, they have to have water near. So we prepare a map with all the factors that make the boxes like a beautiful house for the bats. But in other places, for example, a project we work in Valencia, they work with wine and they use the bats for the cultivation, to cultivate the grapes. They use the ultrasound to it's like with birds, use it as a reclamo. That I don't know how to say reclamo in English.
A bait.
A bait.
A bait, okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
More question?
Yes. Let's try.
Can people who have the box see the effect, at least like at the place that, for example, there are less mosquitoes?
No, but they will. No, okay, but I have a better answer. And this is because I have to go in some minutes. It's because of that. Because we want to install some structures, alguna estructura, under the boxes, because we are going to collect the guano. We are going to make some genetics studies to prove what kind of insects they are eating. Some of the people that live here, they have a box in their homes, in their houses, because it was a solution to coexistence, because they didn't want to have a bat inside their houses. So we put a box outside, and the bats go outside, and they live together, and they are happy, people and bats. So we are going to put some structures under the boxes to keep with us the guano, and then we are going to show people what kind of insects they are eating. But what they can see is not that they are eating the mosquitoes in their house, but they can see that we can find less mosquitoes. And also we have, when we speak to the people, we say, okay, this is not going to work this year, maybe we need 4 years, and they know about that. And even they agree with us that they need the bats or birds or animals, and they prefer this to the insecticide. I don't know why, but they prefer it.
How are you doing in time, Sara?
How I'm doing?
How are you doing in time, with time? You have to leave.
No, for this I have no answers.
One last question or not?
It's okay.
Anyone?
Okay. Any other? Yes.
Maybe I would like to ask if there are any more bat species that you would like to attract to the location, or if there were historically only these two species that you talked about.
Okay, she has asked if I want to attract more animals, more
Different bat species.
Different species.
Well, the thing is that we want to attract species that are living now here. I mean, I don't want to attract bats that don't used to live here, because we want to go back to a good ecosystem relations. So we only want to make our bats population growth. It's true that we are near to Doñana National Park, and here we can find a lot of species of bats, but it's because of their ecology that they live, for example, more in forests, not in cities. So it could be more difficult for this kind of bats to get used to the people. Pipistrellus, for example, they live with people. It's very, very easy for them to get used to the sounds, the noise, all the people, kids speaking too loud, and these kind of things.
Especially in Andalusia.
Nothing about Andalusia. Andalusia is the better place in the world, so.
I think so.
I hope so.
Very well. Well, thank you very much.
Okay, so thank you, Sara, for your talk.
Okay. Thank you so much to you.
Right. So yes, you can leave, you can run. Good luck with your rest of the day.
Sleep better tonight.
Yes.
No, it's not going to happen.
Please,
But
Sara.
thank you so much.
Sara,
We don't want to lose you.
please, Sara, stay alive.
I try, but I can't promise anything. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Very
Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye bye.